What is up, peeps, and welcome to GTA 5 Solo Money Guide. This is basically what I do on daily basis when I log in. I check the stuff that is available, stuff that we talked about in the update, collect the money from some of the safes, especially this one right here that is in the car wash. So first thing first, we got to check on the challenges. Did we get the challenges done for this week or not? As you can see, win 2 races. So that challenge is still available to me. I can go ahead and take care of it right now. And that's going to give me, I think it's 100 or 200. Let's find out together. So all you got to do when it's something like that is pull up the phone, go into activities, and just say join race. Most of the races that you're going to find right now are going to be on quadruple payout. Let's be even a little bit safer. Let's find a new session and launch our own race from there. Here we are in the new session. Let's make it very easy. Go to GTA5, Rockstar created jobs, play jobs, and from here you can go ahead and pick something that is on quadruple payout. Now pick something easy, pick something that you're comfortable with. I remember there was something called taxing that I used to like. I don't think it's here, but I'm gonna try to find a race that I know I like and I can beat, and we'll go from there. Under the Wing is one of them. That's an easy race. I'm thinking I'm gonna launch this one right here and we'll see who's gonna join. No race is active, that's perfect. So I'm gonna be the host and this way I can control the room and how many people can come in. Now if you wanna hit that objective really fast, of course, launch it once you get your first player in, put it on a single lap and go from there. We have it on Sport Classic, confirm, auto invite, somebody's gonna join, and then from there you can go ahead and launch it. Additional option, when it comes to the catching up, I don't put it on classic. I kind of take it off because most of the time once you kind of do the race yourself, people catch up and they just mess you up just to get the win. Now I'm lucky right here, actually the person who's joining is a friend, so this is gonna be an easy win, and I could return the favor as well because she's a friend, like I said. So if she wants to cash in on that challenge, I can go ahead and help her with that as well. Let's launch this session with something that we know we might stand a chance. I know this is one of the best cars in Sport Classic, so I'm just gonna take it and go from there. For some reason, it didn't give me the car that I wanted. It gave me this one here. I'm in trouble, peeps. Alright, so we made the initial boost on the start, so that's going to help us a little bit here. I think we have it in the bag, peeps. Let's go. Get that turn. And that should do it right here. On quadruple payout, look at that. I got paid like $8,000 for like almost nothing. But the bigger goal is, of course, to get the challenge for the week and get that off of my list. Now I'm going to go ahead and return the favor. All right, here we go. So I told her, I'm trying to knock out the challenges for this week. She's going to get the win on this one and check in the lobby, see if she hit the objective or not. You got to help your friends. Don't be getting the wins and just forgetting about your friends. Always back them up. All right, there we go. She's going to get the win and she'll go back to the lobby, check if she got the objective or not. Back in the lobby, peeps. I think we knocked the objective out. That is for sure. Let's see here. Weekly objective. And there you go. We got it. So I already made 1,000,000.1. So this week has been really good to me. I'm climbing up the ladder again on the money that I'm making. From there, once you're done with something like this, if you have knocked out the salvage yard missions for the cars, if you remember in the guide that I put up, I already got the 2 cars that were out for this week. One of them is already acquired. I think I'm gonna sell this one right here because I own it already. So if we sell it, it should give us an extra $340,000. Let's do that right now. So here we go right there. I wanted to make sure that I have the same car, and I do have it. It doesn't have the wide body that they have on this car that they just gave us. But at the same time, it's fully upgraded, and I think I'm gonna keep mine and just get rid of this one right here, cash in on the money. So if you own the truck, you got no use for it, you can go ahead and do that. If you don't own it, I would keep it. I like to collect cars. This one is a little bit hard to get a grip on it because of the drifting, but it's still a really nice car. So here we go. Sold $340,000 in the bank, and we're gonna go ahead and keep going with the solo stuff that we're doing when we're done with some of the objectives in this game. Now we're sitting at 1.5, close to 1.6. So now let's look at the asset lab. Okay, pull up your menu, go to service vehicles, and bring out the asset lab. Request it. I called mine cha-ching because that's what that asset lab is, honestly. It is basically a money maker, and it's something that you can check on all the time. Yep, as expected, the product is full. I have half a bar of supply, so like I always tell you guys, go up to Mutt and scare him a little bit from the back and just get your supplies. Do not go ahead and supply it yourself, just pay for it, you'll make the money. Also, speed up the process, because that bar, look at that, 335,000, you want it to fill up really fast, and speeding up the process is gonna make this happen to you almost, I think in my case, maybe every 2 days, because I'm not on as much, but it's something that you should be going after and always speeding up your process like that. All right, let's go ahead and make the delivery, cash in on another 300 and almost 50,000.
Another week, another piece of good news from
All right, Yusuf, I know you're happy. Now, look, I don't like this one. I don't like this 10 delivery thing. I'm just gonna bail out of it and find a new lobby and try to do it again. Find new session, invite only, and let's go from there. This worked out perfectly because when I canceled out of the other mission, I'm like, you know what, let's go here because you want to maximize your time. And these vehicles, the client jobs, are paying double payouts for this week. So go ahead, get these things also modified, service a vehicle, get them done, and let the team deliver it. Do not deliver it yourself, because delivering it yourself is just going to waste time. You don't want to do that. You want to be busy doing other stuff. So let the team deliver it for you, and don't worry about it. You'll be doing other stuff in the background. Confirm modification, and look, it's going to take some money from us, right? It took 35,000, and then we're going to say let the staff do it. Chances are it's going to give 65,000. So you'll make money back, and we'll see it as we are probably doing the asset lab sales. Okay, so always do that. It's gonna speed up your process on how much money you're making in the lobby. Much better. All right, so this time it gave us 5 destinations that we gotta go to. This is definitely a lot easier than the 10, so let's go ahead and knock that out of the park. As you're approaching the destination, take it from me, mark the next one. Sometimes these destinations have cops on them, and then it hides the next one until you lose the cops. At least as you're trying to lose them, you can go ahead and, you know, drive toward the next destination. You see that? Just like I told you, I planted the supplies and now I have a waypoint for the next one. I'll take off, and during the time you're driving to the next destination, you're probably gonna lose these cops. So always do that, save yourself time, and you know where you're going. Lost the cops, still on the way there, timing's being saved the whole time. That's basically it. Your best friend in this whole thing is time. So you want to be saving time, you want to be working on other passive stuff in the background, so on and so forth, like you see in these guides. And that's how you're going to maximize your income every week in GTA 5 online, especially solo. That's the way I like it. I like it solo. I don't want to depend on other people. Yes, the racing is fun, but filling a lobby is not fun. And Rockstar didn't really make this game as friendly as, let's say, the new Call of Duty, where lobbies are just filling one after the next, one after the next. It's not the case here. This one's a little bit difficult to fill out, and I try to just avoid stuff that's gonna waste time, and I've done for the last, what, 10 years, thanks to the age of this game. So, all the little tips count. You see that? He's got the supplies in the background. Now he's gonna start working on them. You never want to be going to get the supplies by yourself. You just let it happen automatically. You're gonna make profit. Don't waste time on it. All right, we're approaching the next second last destination here, and then we'll put a waypoint on this one, and that should be it. Damn, Rockstar doesn't fail me, huh? Okay, more cops. We got the destination planted on the map. We out of here. And just like that, we lost the cops and we are close to the final destination. And that's how basically you do it for the acid lab. It's very easy. There's even an easier one that if you get taken to a big garage that you just do a single drop and you add it there, it's even easier than this one. I think we lost around maybe $5,000 to $10,000 when we left the other lobby in order to make it easy on ourselves. I think it's worth it because the biggest enemy in this game is time, and you don't want to be wasting a lot of time doing 10 deliveries. We cut it down to 5 and we got the money that we need. Alright, so let's leave the area and cash in on that 300,000 plus, peeps. Just like that, in the bank. Anytime now. Anytime now, Rockstar. There we go. Done deal. So that's done. I wonder if it's going to show us as well the salvage yard. Yep, it did. It just did. It was $85,000. They just deposit that in the bank. It just flashed up there. So you see how you do that? You basically just maximize your time between the acid lab. Damn, look at the advertisement behind us. What the hell? I'm out. I'm not standing near this. So that's basically what you gotta do, you guys. You gotta maximize your time like that. That's what I do on a weekly basis. Now, if you look at the map, I've already cleared out the HSW time trial, which gives you 250,000. I've cleared the regular time trial. There's no point for me to do it again. That's $100,000. The junk is also cleared. I think there should be one out in the mountains somewhere. There it is. I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. You know what? Let's do it together. Let me cash in on that. Here we go. We're closing in on the junk time trial. Now, the beauty of this, you don't need a special vehicle for it. You don't need nothing. They're going to provide the vehicle. It's very easy. Right on the D-pad, and let's do this. And just like that, the junk time trial is in the books. Let's bank in $50,000. Very easy to do. Done deal. $51,000. That's not bad at all. And look at that. We started at 1.5. We just added $500,000 in no time doing regular stuff. Now in between, remember, go back to the auto shop, do your shipping of those cars, the client cars, and keep the ball rolling. Between all these things, you're going to make a whole lot of money. I hope you guys enjoyed the guide. Thank you for joining me, and now you know what I do on a regular basis in order to increase my income in GTA 5 Online. Take care, everybody. Make sure you bank in on it this week before it's all over. We'll talk next week.